if you look at the climatology for the Philippines and for Vietnam, that it's almost the entire year that they can get them, um, because the warm waters that fuel the storm just are there. Um, I think it also has to do with sort of the background, right? So we have warm waters, but we still need something. The storm needs to form from something, and there's a lot of formation mechanisms in that part of the world. I mean, we know that they need to form from a cluster of thunderstorms, but those can be caused by a number of different factors across the Western Pacific. There are more sort of pre-existing, we call them pre-existing disturbances. There's more things that can kind of start the process going in the Western Pacific. For a hurricane or a typhoon to form, um, first of all, we need very warm sea surface temperatures to fuel the thunderstorms of the storm. We also need the winds above the storm to be in the same direction and generally very light. Otherwise, the thunderstorms get blown apart. But they're before kind of any of those things are really important. We need a cluster of thunderstorms. We need something in the atmosphere to start off tapping into those warm SSTs. You need something to start. In our current climate, storms just don't form spontaneously. Um, but then once you have that cluster of thunderstorms and this low level spin of the atmosphere associated with them, if there's the winds above the storm are cooperative and you have a moist atmosphere and low or high sea surface temperatures, then you can get a storm to form. In the sort of global climatology of storms, the strongest storms on record have come from the Western Pacific. The Atlantic is giving it a run for its money in recent years. There have been some much stronger storms in the Atlantic over the last 20 years than in the previous part of the record. But by and large, yes, the Western Pacific has the larger population of the strongest storms.